So Doug, as automation strides forward, should Christians be voting for policies that would slow it down or terminate it entirely? Or is automation all a part of the great post-millennial future?
Well, it's interesting when you look at questions like that to see what's embedded in the question. Should Christians be voting for? Mm-hmm. Well, that's like it's up to us. I mean, should Christians be voting for the invention of the internal combustion engine? Should Christians be voting for the invention of the airplane? Or we didn't have to vote for the Wright brothers. This is something people do, and if they're doing what they're doing freely, and they're not disobeying anything that God's expressly forbidden to us, then I think we should hold on and enjoy the ride. Okay. We should not attempt to socially engineer the future.
Okay, so I got a invitation recently with my Hertz car rental.
Yes.
Where I can, at certain Hertz terminals, I can get in the car and drive out. I just go get in the car and drive out without checking into the booth or anything like that, because the camera will scan my face, pull up my membership, and do all the work. I just drive on out. Should I be creeped out by that, or should I say, "Oh yay, click, sign me up"?
So, in my thinking, this is a private arrangement, contractual arrangement. Mm-hmm. It's an arrangement you've made with this company,
right?
And if they're open with you that this is is how it works, then I would say more power to the two of you. Mm-hmm. The difficulty would be, and this is actually a problem that we're seeing, is let's say Hertz was selling your data
right
to other companies, or you found out that that without you agreeing to it, without you signing on to it, they did a bunch of extra stuff.
Right.
Okay. They had little tiny cameras in the car.
Yeah.
Right. To monitor whether you smoked in the car or whatever the ostensible reason was for doing it. If those things are tucked away, hidden, and you did not agree to it, then I think Hertz should pay heavy fines.
But I think it was yesterday, the day before, a news story came out where there were a number of health apps on your phone that were selling their data to Facebook. Mm-hmm. And so one of them was like an app that would time a woman's menstrual calendar. Well, that data was being sold to Facebook so that they could run ads synced with where she was in her cycle.
Right.
And that all just came out.
Okay, so that's totally creepy.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
And the reason it's totally creepy is because it's coercive. It wasn't something that you agreed to. Let's say you got an app that called the hospital if you conk out.
Right.
And you're out cold and you didn't tell it to call the hospital. Right. But it was all in the contract or the agreement or the things that was explained to you beforehand. I think that that's something we should not try to outlaw or restrict at all.
Okay.
We should outlaw and restrict and penalize heavily abuses of this sort of thing, which we're seeing.
But you think you should be grateful for the actual technology when it's something you can willingly sign up for?
So for example, it's easy to say, draw a creepy scenario with facial recognition software, but then there was the facial recognition software that identified a kidnapped kid in a crowd of 10,000.
Right.
All right. So, well, are we grateful for that? Is that a good thing? Mm-hmm. Well, technology is simply a tool, and as a tool, it can be used for evil and it can be used for good.
Do you think that there is a holdover from premillennialism that keeps us wigged out about machines and the beast?
Yeah.
Or maybe it's just all of the movies where the robots own the future.
Well, that and maybe, I don't know if the little barcodes at every supermarket.
Yeah.
Those were, back in the day, we called them Antichrist codes.
That's right. I remember.
So these are the Antichrist codes. Well, it turns out that Safeway is more interested in other stuff than that. But you have to recognize that it can go off the rails, and when the corporate America is signing up with the LGBT revolution, and they're these tools, this technology that they have in their hands, can and will be used for evil. Okay. Yes.
Well, thanks.